This is the second session of the Binational Commission, and the two countries are taking stock of progress made after the meeting in Accra. Pretoria and Accra have raised concerns about the prevailing situation in Gaza.
We are very worried about what is happening. It's always been our position. We've always supported Palestine, but we are also a friend of Israel. And therefore, when on the 7th of October, when Hamas attacked, we issued a condemnation of it. However, we have always stood for the two-state solution, which is Israel must exist and Palestine must exist as well as a nation. And we continue to push for that negotiated situation where the two countries can live side by side. We're very worried about what is happening because we see that innocent Palestinians have been caught up in this whole thing. They are suffering in Gaza, the West Bank, now moving to other areas. And we're not happy with what is happening. And we believe that the Security Council and all countries that are interested and that are involved, especially those who are with them at the negotiating table, the mediators, and should try and bring a solution. We have entered Ramadan from today, tomorrow. Other countries Ramadan will start. And how is it that when people are going through a situation or a spiritual journey of 30 days or so, that they should be subjected to this? This cannot happen.
Firstly, I wish to say Ramadan Mubarak to all Muslims in South Africa who will be undertaking this important obligation. And of course, our prayers must always be with the people of Palestine. I hope that they will get aid and that it will be delivered successfully to the people of Palestine. I think the international community, as I've said previously, must do much more to ensure we don't have these horrific instances of starvation in the 21st century in front of all of us, helplessly standing by and doing nothing. So I really appeal to the world community to pay attention to the desperate plight of the people of Palestine.
On trade and investment, Minister Ibrahim Patel says Ghana is a gateway to West Africa.
It's a two-way street. On the one hand, when we trade more with each other and we invest more, we create a demand for more air links and more logistics services. On the other hand, when there is ease of travel, it's easy to travel from South Africa to Accra. It means investors and exporters and importers are able to leverage off that. So we need to build both the institutional links between ourselves and the transport and logistic links. But I think what we also see is we can work with Ghana and some of the neighboring countries, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire and others, to open up that wider West African market. It's a sleeping giant. When it takes off, it's going to have astonishing levels of growth, and it will bring many people into the productive economies. And South African companies are well positioned to both support those efforts by West African countries like Ghana, and at the same time to bring benefits back to the South African worker, the South African young person who will find more opportunities from there. So this is part of saying, in order to really get the economy moving, we must look beyond traditional markets. We must find new markets and grow those markets actively and aggressively.
The tourism sector is key to the growth of the economy.
We already signed a memorandum of agreement with Ghana in 2011, and we've put together a technical committee, and so we're implementing already joint promotion and marketing of tourism. We also do training in both countries. We have got study groups coming from both countries all the time. We sorted out the visa between South Africa and Ghana in April last year. We're still working on getting more direct flights between South Africa and Ghana.
Sophie Mkwena, SABC News, Johannesburg.